enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
Alright, so this level we start with excessive sniper rifle ammo. I believe we have almost 3 times the normal amount. However, we don't, if we find more sniper rifle ammo, we still can only go back up to the original limitation. We can't go back up to 64 in reserve here. So this level's entirely at night, as you can see. We're trying to get on that cruiser. This level's harder because we just have these 2 guns here and Covenant guns. I do not get a pistol at all this entire map, or excuse me, entire level, and that makes it a lot harder. And one thing that's unique to this gun in this game, so if I press, in my case 4, default for mouse and keyboard, that turns on the flashlight. You may have saw the notification. If I do that while I'm zoomed in on the sniper rifle, I get night vision. That's neat. And sniper rifles have 2 levels of zoom, and the visuals on the rifle just make it look cool. They don't actually like give you any information in the first game. Not like, you know, this one gives you a compass and tells you how many rounds are left in the gun. So it's Jackals, yep, turret, get rid of that. You can actually do this entire place without getting seen, which is what I'm going to try for. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Ooh, 2 for 1. All right. We know we got them all when the music will start playing, and enemies are going to be rushing around that corner. I believe there's one at the end of this cliff here. Yeah, I believe that's it. It's probably one sleeping. Somehow he didn't hear all of this. Yep, there he is. Oh, there was 2. Here we go. It really helps if I could aim. So the trick to this level, at least as far as I'm aware, is try to maintain as much sniper rifle ammo as I can. So I save it for high value targets like elites, dudes and turrets. But jackals and grunts, I just try to run them over with
Motion tracker shows movement around the next bend.
whatever I got.
We'll be ready to advance as soon as you call for us, Cortana.
Hey, we did it! We're right behind you, Chief!
When you say it any louder, well, they didn't hear my sniper rifle pop, so like that would be a priority target. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the last video. Their shield colors, blue is the lowest rank for these jackals, and then it goes orange. I don't remember them getting another color in this game. I mean, for some reason, my memory wants to tell me there's a red one, because I haven't actually like played through this game start to finish in a long time. But I don't believe that's the case. I believe it's just the 2. That's all we deal with as far as jackals are concerned in this game.
Nice shot!
No, don't jump. Don't jump down. Okay, well, he spotted me. I'm playing on normal. I can just burn through the sniper rifle. sniper rifle ammo, it doesn't matter. There's only a few sections I really want to try to keep as much ammo as possible for it. And that's going to be waiting to get onto the lift, and then immediately upon at the top there in the ship, and then a section in the hangar, which has sniper rifle. So it should be fine. And since the elite's right here, I'm just gonna hit him with his, well, that didn't go as planned. He just got blown up by a grenade. I think that was one of my my own dude's grenades. Oh, a bummer, man. Oh man, learn to aim, dude. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go ham. By ham, I mean miss all my shots. Jeez Louise, that was horrible. Well, thank goodness we're not here to watch someone be good at the video game. I don't know, maybe I'm just nervous of recording myself now. Yeah. Get away from that.
Some for me, huh? What the? What's that?
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them.
Yeah, I can't really sneak up on them if these dudes are just going to do that. But thankfully, I can just stick the turret there. Nice. Okay, so my goal here is there's multiple turrets we want to.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. The Chief has the left flank covered. Recommend you move up the middle.
Did that not? Nope, it didn't. Alright, there we go. And there's this one over here. I could snipe him, but if I flip, if I flip it over, they can't get in it. I can flip it over and get back. Well, yeah, you know what? Hold on, let's show this off.
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Actually, I think that might be hitting my own guys over there. Yeah, I am. We got a dropship coming in. So yeah, we can use these turrets, which is cool. And if they're upside down, I have the ability to flip them over because Master Chief's got the ability to flip over tanks and stuff in this game. I don't know if they ever explain that more in the game, but basically the suit I'm in is like crazy power. And you have to be trained from a very young age to use it right. As the books stated, the Spartans program involved abducting children at like ages 5 and 6, and they had to been trained since that age all the way up to adulthood just to be able to use these suits. As had a grown adult who was considered I think at the time a really good soldier, you know, not just any dude, try the suit on, and just trying to move his arm, he couldn't handle the strength that the suit had, so it actually ripped his arm off in the suit. From what I remember, it's been a long time since I read the first book, like 20-something years, but that stuck with me. And then how they get away with abducting all these kids and why no one knew that for so long is they have a clone of the kid take over their spot, and then the clone like dies within a short period of time. So then it's like, oh, tragedy, that, you know, all these families, their kids died, but really their kids are alive often. Yeah, it's messed up, you know. It's science fiction. We can't be all sunshine and rainbows. So this thing here, if you notice, it's a triangle and it's blue. It's not an overshield. This is active camouflage. This will make me invisible to everything, even while firing a gun. A lot of games you can turn invisible, but when you do an action like interact with a thing or fire your weapon or whatever, you are then visible. That's true for the multiplayer. But as far as the single player is concerned, at least in this game, that's not the case. I actually don't know if that's the case in this case in multiplayer too. I rarely play this game's multiplayer. It's not very active, let alone in game modes where I'm on maps that have these power-ups. Yeah, anyway, so we're gonna pick this up, and then I'm gonna rush around. It wants us to go. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I gotta deal with that. We gotta go through into that canyon there, and then we're gonna see some stuff. We're gonna introduce to a new enemy.
That's how you doing, amigos?
After we tango with some waves of enemies. Thankful people that are really, really into the game's lore and stuff have made short videos for me to learn from. So I know some facts. I know some stuff. But there's so many books with this franchise now. Like it's a lot. Oh yeah, since you can't see me, free kill. Yeah, bad cyborg.
Me, huh?
Man, these guys just didn't come around the corner.
We're directly under the ship
Messing
now.
up the program.
Alright, are we bad or what? If we're gonna board that thing, we need a plan.
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Contact!
The lift in
Enemy
question.
in sight. Crap! Those stationary guns are gonna tear us to pieces.
Man, these little enemies are gonna turn you guys into pieces. You don't even shoot them.
Covenant dropships are inbound.
Man, it's always something.
Why I should be surprised. You guys just want to take pictures with them in the last level.
Keep it up! That'll do 'em.
Alright. I like how they're giving, like, we have to deal with dropships. It's like, just send them down this. I mean, they will, but just do that. Okay, that was a good grenade. Yeah, here we go. Now the party's really started. And one of the bad sides about keeping these turrets up is not just the grunts will hop in them, but the elites will too. And then I have an even tougher enemy in the sea. And I'm also just a sitting duck, so it just becomes a race. Plus, this thing is inaccurate as a stormtrooper sometimes. Okay, yeah, those guys went way too far out. So, there we go. Okay, now, nope, one more wave. Get a stick in there now. Well, that grenade wasn't worthless. It got some stuff. Good to go. Okay, now I believe we get introduced to the new enemy in the
Come
game.
back to class so I can school you again.
And don't act like you did a bunch. Yeah, come on. Yeah, here we go. These are hunters, and I'll explain them when I'm not busy fighting to their weapon and all that jazz. Thankfully, this is Halo 1, and they left in a funny little decision when making these things. Alright, if he's not gonna notice me. There we go. Yeah. So, neat little thing with the sniper rifles and pistols.
Clear. No hostiles present. Marines, secure the grav lift to prepare for boarding.
Cortana to Echo 419. We've reached the gravity lift and are ready for reinforcements.
Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Bowhammer out.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural interface. He'll probably be in or near the ship's brig, which should narrow our search.
Echo 419 inbound. Clear the drop zone.
Am I clear? I keep forgetting when they're gonna talk, so I always get interrupted by my own forgetfulness. Okay, they're waiting for me. So, these are hunters, and for whatever reason, it was a thing that was just like an oversight, and they just left it because, you know, it is what it is. The hunters here die to one shot in the back if you hit them in the orange part, where their flesh is showing, and it's an instant kill with snipers and the pistol, which is why the pistol would be excellent more so on this map, but you don't. So you got to save this for. There's a couple hunter fights, and we want to have this available. Otherwise, you just got to get behind them and unloading them, hit them with explosives. Shotguns do really good too, but rarely do you have a shotgun when you're facing them in the first game here. And something they don't tell you in the games is, so that's not like just a weird alien in a suit of armor. That is actually a collection of worms that form a body. Like, it's kind of like I forget the school of fish, but they form a massive school to ward off predators because they think it's a giant thing, like that. But they have one shared brain cell amongst all of them, and in every game after this one, these become a lot tougher. That one-shot KO is non-existent in the later games, so you do not want to tango with them. Their weapon, which is fused in the armor, shoots fuel rod rounds, which is basically the Covenant's equivalent of a rocket launcher, and we haven't had a human one yet, or a UNSC rocket launcher yet. I think we get one in the next level, but they have their own, and we won't see them as in the normal gun form until very late in the game, and we don't get to use it in the campaign. It wasn't usable at all in the game until the PC version came out a little later, and it was usable in the multiplayer. But as far as the single player and seeing me through the story, I will not be able to use that, and that will become apparent why when we get way later in the game when those start showing up. All right, so before I hop up there, pick up supplies. I already picked up rifle ammo. So there's sniper ammo, but I'm still above the normal limit, so I'll be able to pick that up. Another reason I need my sniper rifle is this room.
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home.
Nice shot!
Whoa! Now you can't hide in the hole!
Contact! Lots of contact!
No Covenant. You had to open your mouth.
That burns!
I forget how many of those invisibility dudes show up on the normal.
Keep it up!
I know on like Legendary you deal with one per door
Yeah, man.
or something like that, like it's a lot. And if that sword they have connects with you, you instantly die. Which is what makes them really, really scary.
Pick him up and lay him down, Marines! Let's go! Hey, leave some for me!
Pick up these grenades here.
I'll find the bastard.
One alien down.
Alright. And I'll explain some of the stuff we saw in that room here in a minute.
We could use the side passages to find a way around.
Chief, let's see if we can find a way to open this door.
Alright, so the Marines that are still alive are going to come down here, and our goal is to, she said, find a way to open this door. So we gotta go exploring. They're going to hang out. So in this room, you probably notice this giant thing. So this is called a Wraith, and it's their equivalent of a tank. We will see this in action in a couple levels, and we can use them. We can fly or we can pilot every vehicle the Covenant uses in this game besides the big anything that's like a big ship that drops off multiple things. So they're equivalent of our Pelican. We can't do that. And if you notice a theme in the names, all this stuff is like ethereal stuff, you know, like Banshee, Ghost, Wraith. I don't know if ethereal is the right term, but you get the idea. There's a theme there. And all the human vehicles are all named after animals. So the Jeep with the mounted turret, that's a Warthog. Our tanks are called Scorpions. You know, the ones we fly in on are called Pelicans. And in later games we get like a little 4x4 quad. It's called a Mongoose. We get a single pilot flying basically like a really small helicopter called a Hornet. Actually, there might be Falcons first. Hornets I think came much later, but you get the idea. It's all animals and stuff. So now we got to find our way to open that door, and we know what doors we can go through when we can't. That means it's locked, and that means it isn't. I think these might still open because that's where. Nope. Okay, so they only opened when the Covenant were pouring in, but this is a way to help kind of like guide the player and teach them where to go. So we get this active camo here. I usually forget it's here. I'm not gonna lie. And then one thing that's kind of sad, but you need to look out for, is look out for these blood and the dead Marines. That's where we find our resources on here as far as human weapons are concerned. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up because I don't come back here, so I may as well use it. And sure, I don't need to melee all these dudes, but it's fun. Alright, here we are. We're in this room.
Wait, that's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Okay, so I'm going to take the longer way around. But usually what I do is I just jump off from up here and land on that the Wraith there and keep going. But I don't remember if there's any unique dialogue otherwise. Plus I want to shoot aliens, so you know, whatever. Thanks. And I could rush over here to open this door, but these guys get themselves killed. If anything, I'm preventing a lot of deaths by just doing it myself. I'm also saving ammo for the. There's certain sections with a bunch of elites that I just need them to die fast. Come on, where are you? Okay, where's the one I let around here? There. All right.
All clear, sir.
We should get moving.
All right, everybody stay cool. Yell if you see anything.
Actually, don't yell. That's how we always get shot at first. It'd be real cool if you didn't. It's easy to get lost here, too. benefit of actually going down the intended path instead of jumping down is I remember what door I came in, so I don't waste time working my way back up to that up where I was. I've done that too many times in my years playing this. Bit of a smooth brain. Ah, yes, this one. Oh, come on. Man, if you guys weren't standing next to me, you might be able to pull their shots elsewhere. That missed, didn't it? There we go. Come on now. Okay, fine. Okay, thankfully there is sniper ammo in this room, so I'm gonna wait until I'm almost done to pick it up. That's helpful. I'll pick that up here in a second because I'm gonna have some friends in here that I don't want to deal with. Load before we go around this corner.
Hey, which way should we go now? All the doors on this level are locked.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day.
Working on it.
I'd like to see you play.
Thanks for almost killing me, guys. You insult my AI and almost get me killed. That's great. Okay, are they here yet? Yeah, now it looks like yep, there they are.
Over here!
The Hammer Brothers. Yep, nope, not even gonna try to stick with that plan.
Keep it up!
Come on. That works. Okay.
Got it. The door is open. Everyone should move through now. I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
I should have picked up a health pack back in there. I'm gonna go do that. It's boring, but I'm gonna go do it. Should be right here. Yeah, there we are. invisibility elite by chance. Sick. By chance, I mean like I hit him. He's always there. But thankfully, they balance out. Yeah, here's another one. They balance out their invisibility by being extremely weak. They do not have shields in this game.
I'm going to call for reinforcements. There's no sense going in with anything less than full strength.
Cortana to Foehammer. We need additional support troops. We're going to open the shuttle bay door again. Move in and drop off reserve troops on my signal.
I copy, Cortana. Echo 419 standing by for your signal.
Cortana to Echo 419. The shuttle bay door is open. You can start your approach.
Roger. Echo 419 inbound.
All right, let's go. Sure could use your help, sir.
All right. Fall down there.
Move, doggone it, move! Yep, he's dead. Oh, this is it. You guys help. Don't worry. Nice shot. There it is. I see him. Incoming! Careful, it could be anywhere. Nothing over here. We're clear.
Yeah, run into your buddies. We love that.
Don't like it, do you? I had a shot.
Ah, yes. This room. And then we're introduced to the gold elites. These things will put the fear of whatever you believe in you.
Got him.
Gold elites always come with the energy sword, and they always make you pucker your butthole, and that's what they do. yeah, it's kind of a low point about in terms of anything to talk about. I'm just making my way through the ship, trying to find keys. It's not in this room.
We must be in the brig. These look like holding cells. There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
Am I backtracking now? Yeah, I am. Alright. And here we are. How did you not hear that? And now you heard it. We're the Camo Brothers. Yep, there we are. Oh, come on. There's two of you. I remember there being two of you. Yep, no, I heard you. Yep, there you are. There we go. There's one. There's two. Hey, there's the big man.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Okay, yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, let's move!
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Chief, you have the point.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
By the way, those are plasma grenades. Ooh, 2 for 1. All right.
Help is coming! They won't mess with us.
Oh, come on, where's the... There it is. Ah, that is one annoying thing about trying to kill these guys.
Nice
We
shot!
made it.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to hold here until she can move in.
Oh, great! Now we're trapped here! We're screwed!
Stow the belly aching, soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the Chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships, I can fly us out of here.
Yes, Captain. There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Hold up!
Oh, no.
Damn it! Does anyone see him?
The curse of being bad at video games is walk off ledges. But Keys didn't die, so we're good to go. Ooh, hold on. Don't run ahead of me,
Where'd
boys.
they go?
Go back over here. Maybe there's still some sniper rifle ammo. Heck yeah. Maxed out. Now we can go crazy with it. So we are at the last stretch of the level. What's up, buddy? How's it hanging?
Nice shot! What the?
There we go.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters!
Hang on.
Nice one, sir!
Time for a little payback.